Hi Primary 6. For this week's grammar lesson, we're going to be looking at using apostrophes to create contractions or shorter words. For example, do not would become don't. So let's have a look at our learning intention and success criteria. So our learning intention is to use an apostrophe to create a contraction, which is also known as a shortened word. And here in purple, I've shown you what an apostrophe looks like. It looks a bit like a comma, but up higher. There are 3 parts to our success criteria, and if you follow these 3 easy steps, then you should achieve your learning intention. Number 1, I can join the 2 words together. Number 2, I can remove the letter or letters underneath. And number 3, I can put the apostrophe in the place of the removed letter or letters. So we'll come back to that at the end to see how we got on. So because we have been doing this in class, we've done it before we finished up, I thought we would have a wee starter task just to get your brains working. So I'm going to set a timer for 30 seconds and I want you to write down as many contractions or shortened words, it's the same thing, as you can. Now I've given you an example. I've got do not becomes don't. Now remember, your shortened word has always got an apostrophe somewhere in it. So I'm going to start my timer and just write down as many of these contractions as you can. Alright, if you need to go and get a pen and paper, press pause and go and get that just now. Okay. Your time starts now. Halfway there. Last 5 seconds. And time up. Alright, I hope you managed to get some. Right, so here are some that I've got. Now you can see the first one is could not. So together we are going to go through the success criteria and just do what each step said to get the contraction. So could not, first of all, we're going to join them together. So without the spaces, writing exactly the same. With no space. Now, the second thing we do, we decide what letters we're going to take away. Could not becomes couldn't. So I'm going to take out my O. In this case, it's only one letter we're removing. Alright. Now I'm going to write it with my apostrophe replacing the missing letter. So you can see my apostrophe is going in the place of the O. Now when we're doing this, we never add any more letters in. Alright, it's just basically putting them both together, taking ones away. The second one, I will. So we join them together with no space. That would become I'll. I'll carry your bag for you. It's just a bit easier than saying I will carry your bag. It flows a bit nicer. So for I'll, we take away 2 letters in this case, W and I. So it becomes capital I, of course. I'll. Now I'll do one more and then you can have a go. The third one, should have. Alright. I should have brought my pencil to school. So should have becomes should have. So first thing we do, join them together. Decide what letters I'm removing. Now when you remove your letters, your letter or letters, they're always going to be next to each other. Alright, so in this case, it's the H and the A. So it becomes should have. And my apostrophes taking the place. Now what I would like you to do is in a moment I'm going to ask you to press pause and you're just going to copy this table onto a piece of paper. You're going to write the two words and then next to it the contraction or the shortened word beside it with, of course, your apostrophe in the correct place. When you come back, press play and we'll go over the answers. Right? Press pause now. Alright, so I hope you managed to do that. Let's go over the answers. So the next one, we have they are, becomes there. Okay, we put them together. There, so I'm going to be just removing one letter this time. That's my A. Apostrophe in the place of the A. There. So that would be, they're a lovely bunch of children. Okay, they are. Next one, could not becomes couldn't. Now at this point you might think you don't have to write them both next to each other. You might be able to skip that step by now. So could not, I'll just put them just so you can all see. Becomes couldn't, I'm taking away two letters in this case. Oh. Sorry, I was only taking away one letter, I made a mistake there. My N is staying. Okay, just when I looked at that again in closer detail, I thought I spotted my mistake, so I fixed it. I am becomes I'm going to the shop. Removing one letter. Here's this one, I have. It becomes I've got a pet dog. Becomes I've, so I'm removing my H and my A. Apostrophe in the place of the missing letters. And the last one, they will. That would become they'll. They'll go a walk to the shop with you. So it becomes, I'm just going to write they will next to each other. No spaces. And becomes they'll. I'm removing two letters in this case, my W-I. So that is our contractions here down the side. So let's go back to our learning intention. Was to use an apostrophe to create a contraction or a shortened word. So I think from doing that, if you manage to do all that, then you should have followed these 3 easy steps and you should now be able to do this. So what I want you to do is, I want you to show me a thumbs up, middle or down on how you think you got on. Alright. Now once you've done that, I've got a little task I'm going to leave you with. And here it's here. So now we've learned how to create contractions. I know that we use them because it just flows a bit easier when we speak. Alright, that's the way we speak. So when we write it, we want to make sure we're writing them correctly. So we have 2 options here. You can either choose 5 contractions. We've already compiled a list and I've put some extra ones down here for you. And you can write a sentence for each one. Or, if you fancy a challenge, you can write a paragraph using as many contractions as you can. It might be a good idea to highlight or underline your contractions. And of course, don't forget to share your work on the Teams page. If you have any questions, anything you want me to go over again, just get in touch on the Teams page and I'll do that for you. Alright, I hope you found that useful and I'll speak to you during the week. Bye.